Welcome to today's video, guys. Before we get started, I want to quickly remind you, I am giving away a full aftermarket Link ECU package for one of you guys and your project car. It doesn't matter what car you have because Link has a solution for everything. And the best thing is this is worldwide. So head to SAMMIT.net, grab yourself some merch. Every 500 yen spent is one entry. Head to SAMMIT.net again. All the information is there, and let's get on with the video. So as you can see, we are at the shop. There are some things going on. There is a lot of bubble wrap here. This is for that. And it'll all make sense. I mean, you probably already know with the thumbnail and the title, but this is half of the Aero that we are sending to Adam LZ for his FD car for this season. We'll get a little bit into it and we'll talk a bit more about it in a little while. But for now, I also got that very special Mighty Car Mods Japanese bondage tape. So yeah, anyways, first job on my agenda today is I need to actually take these rails off. If you guys remember Emi-chan with the pink 34, she's also the model for all the merch. Another quick shameless plug, if you haven't gotten yourself some SAMMIT merch yet, head to the shop. We're doing a giveaway right now. Don't miss out. Anyways, what I like to do with a lot of the parts that I get that I don't have a use for anymore or I've replaced is hand them down to other younger people in the car scene here in Japan who might normally not be able to afford this kind of stuff. And the crazy thing is the prices on even like these old Bride, I can't remember the model name of these. I think these are Brixes 2s or something. Even with this hole here, this is still like a $400 seated up garage now. And this Recaro here, which I think is an SP3 or SP2, also has like similar damage on it, and that's like $400 as well. So when Emi-chan asked what I was doing with the old seats from the Chaser, I said, no problem, you're more than welcome to have them, and that was that. So she's gonna come and pick these up tonight, but I actually discovered this the other day, but I had no idea that the Recaro, which I think this was the driver's seat, the Bride one was, thank God, because that had a proper rail on it. But the passenger seat has some weird homemade piece of junk rail that I have never seen in my life before. I mean, it probably would have held, but this sketches me out so much. Like, what on earth is going on here? So weird. Yeah, this seriously sketches me out. Like, this is probably one of the biggest things that you just should never cheap out on when it comes to your car mods and stuff like that. Never cheap out on seats and rails and harnesses and all that kind of stuff, because that's what keeps you safe in a big accident, like a roll and stuff like that. And I've seen cheap rails break time and time again. If you guys remember at last Matsuri, a guy hit a wall at Minami course, and his dodgy welded up seat rail, something similar to this, broke. And yeah, it's just you got to be smart. I mean, I could be Papa Sam and tell you guys off as much as I want, but at the end of the day, it's your decision, and please just be smart. Anyway, so this kind of sketched me out. So I'm taking the rails off right now. She doesn't need JZX 100 rails. That's probably going in the bin, and that rail I will keep as a spare, because probably at some point in the future, I'm going to need another rail for a JZX 100, I'm sure. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But anyways, gonna get that done, and then we're gonna deal with all of this. Also, this JZX 90 is still available for sale. So if any of you guys want a factory OEM, clean as could be, JZX 90 with the 1JZ twin turbos, like this thing has absolutely no rust. Like, you think I'm joking? Hang on, let me get the light on. Look under there. Look at those chassis rails, guys. Clean, absolutely clean. I'll put a link to it down in the description, but here my boy Jeff from Jitsu Motors is trying to flip this thing. I think what he's after is 22 grand USD shipped to you. So you don't have to pay shipping or anything like that. That's literally landed for you to pick up in the USA. And this thing is, like I said, it's clean, no rust. It's amazing. Factory manual 1JZ twin turbo. Okay? Tell them I sent you. Taking a quick moment to tell you about today's video sponsor, which is Lucky Labo. And if you don't know who they are a specialty retail solution for authentic JDM goods with laser focus on the Silvia and Skyline platforms. They sell a bunch of vintage, authentic, and quirky items that highlight and show reverence for history and inspire owners to be unique. One of those items I have over here that I want to show you on the S15, so let's check it out. These are called the Swing Hand Pop, and if you know anything about Japanese car culture, you know that these are only sold in Japan. But the best thing is Lucky Labo are the only authorized international dealers for these, so they have tons of these in stock at all times, and I'm going to quickly set one up and show you how sick they are. Also, they smell like melon soda, which is just absolutely awesome. Just got this thing set up out of the pack, and look at this guy already wanting to wave. And then you can just stick her on your window just like that. Now, the best thing is you've got two mounting orientations on these, so you can go sideways, you can go on the top depending on how your car is. But the best thing is it just moves on the inertia of your car. Now, generally you're supposed to install these on the inside of your car, but a lot of people over here also put them on the outside of the car because, you know, you never know when you're hitting the shotoko and you want to have something here so that when the police are chasing you, you can be like, bye-bye, police. But of course, I don't want this thing to weather bad outside, so I've put it back inside the car, and I think it's perfect to be there in the passenger window because as I'm flying past on and I chop them, they know what's up. Bye-bye. I love this product a lot because it's super simple and it's something that's been in Japanese car culture for the longest time. So head to luckylabo.com, get yourself one of these and check out some of the other projects. And don't forget to support the companies that support me. And thank you so much, Lucky Labo, for sponsoring this video. I would not be able to do the things that I'm doing today without their support. Get a load of this rail. It seems like it's a bit of a Frankenstein of a bunch of other stuff. This doesn't look like this was initially on it. And then this piece here is what cracks me up, is this is apparently an official Recaro piece, this bottom box section. I guess it kind of looks legit. But then I guess because this didn't suit the seat that it was for, which blows my mind, they just put these like random pieces of steel on there and lined it up and made it go in. And you're supposed to have like two bolts and stuff in this front section and on this section, and they're just tiny little Allen key bolts. So I don't know, that just doesn't seem safe to me, but whatever. Anyways, could have been worse. I'm just going to take those two things. Well, this rail also looks like it came off the bricks. Looks like something else has been modified here too. So I don't know what the goal is, but I don't know, maybe these rails I think I might just take to Up Garage and they can do whatever they want with them. Either they'll probably tell me that because they've been modified and stuff that they're not worth any money and that they'll just throw them in the bin and give me 500 yen, which is like $5 for like a service that they do. But anyways, that's that done. These are ready for her to pick up now, and now we get to talk about all the Aero stuff over here. So as I said, all of this is going to Adam. We've got boxes over there. I've already had to go on and weigh each individual item and work out how much fits in one of these boxes. And it works out that one full kit of the Yashio Factory Gulf R kit, one of them fits in one of these huge boxes. And this is like huge. Oh man. Anyways, the goal is for me to get stuff wrapped with bubble wrap and get these two boxes packed and ready so that they can be picked up this week via FedEx and get over to Adam as soon as possible. And I thought it'd be a cool video to kind of make because then you guys get to see what goes on behind the scenes into making sure that this Aero kit gets to Adam. And all of this only just freshly got made. Like I picked this up a few days ago from Yashio and brought it here because Okachan's so busy right now that he has no space in the workshop. It is full of cars. For some reason, like 6 customers just came up out of nowhere, all with cracked and broken exhaust manifolds. It's a common issue on our chassis. The factory cast manifold cracks all the time on the 4-cylinder. So yeah, he's like super flat out busy doing manifold changes and tunes and boost ups, and he has no space for this. So Sam's workshop is where it is because we got plenty of space here still. So yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. I'm probably gonna set up a time lapse or something. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll just film a bit as we go along. But yeah, all of this is going in those boxes today. The first step to all of this is making sure everything is taped up right. And there's a reason why everyone uses this here in Japan. Whenever you get car parts or anything like that and it's taped up like this stuff is like gaffer tape. It's very, very strong and it's good, which is also why Mighty Car Mods jokes about it being Japanese bondage tape. It's not, it's just normal packing tape here. Anyways, I'm gonna tape all of this up Hopefully no problems. Last time we sent in a kit, we didn't have any issues, nothing got issues. So it should be good, but I like to just take every corner up. Because you never know what the delivery guys are going to do and how far they're going to throw it. That's just a fact. It's going to happen. So we are all taped up now. I'm ready to start packing this box. I've got the bubble wrap out. We're gonna start layering and wrapping each individual piece. And then also, as we are stacking it all in the box, a piece of bubble wrap goes between each piece as well. And that just really helps, like if it starts rubbing against each other during transport and stuff, like double layer protection. Look, you are going to get some form of scratches and stuff on this. And obviously this is not painted. It's like pretty much ready for them to prep and paint. That's just kind of like part of, I guess, like when you're shipping all this kind of stuff together, it is going to happen. But normally, from what we've done previously, when I sent the last lot to Adam, nothing got damaged. So we were really fortunate at that time. This is also a proof of concept. This will be now the second time we've shipped Okachan's Aero kits internationally. So this is something that we are helping Okachan figure out if this is a viable solution for him himself moving into the rest of this year and next year, because he's actually right now building a brand new website for international customers and all that kind of stuff. So you guys very, very soon should be able to buy his Aero kit internationally, which will be very, very cool. But anyways, I'm gonna get started and kind of like pick up the camera as we keep going along.
So I hope you guys have been enjoying the video. While I'm taking a quick ramen break, why don't you consider smashing that like button, maybe even the subscribe button, and leaving us a little comment, and then let's get back to the video.
So, finished packing this box. It's now ready for me to seal up. We do still have a bit of space up the top, so we could fit like another pair of side skirts or like another pair of fenders or something like that. There's really not too much space though, like we're pretty much right at the top here, but just like in this section here, we could fit like a couple fenders and it would be a tight fit. But yeah, obviously we've still got another box there for that full kit, so there's no point overfilling this. And each kit, roughly including the box, is about like 35, 38 kilos, which really isn't that much. The only thing is if you're air freighting this box, obviously it's quite large. So that's where like it gets quite expensive. I think roughly when we last sent 2 boxes like this to Adam for the last stuff, I think like freight on average is around like $1,200 to $1,600. That's air freight. So like you get this within like 4 to 5 business days, which is crazy when you think about it. So there are obviously other shipping options and stuff like that. But when you think about it, if you were to get 2 Aero kits and let's say the shipping was like $1,200, $1,500, that's not that bad when you think about it. Like the size, the amount, and what you're getting, and you could, you know, do it with a friend or something, get 2 kits, and then you could break the shipping in half. That wouldn't be too bad, right? Anyways, I'm gonna seal this up and we'll get started on the next one. And now the second box is all finished and packed and ready to go. This one was a little bit easier because we're missing 2 of the over fender canard pieces for the front fenders. That will be included in the next kit, but ready to go. Box this one up and put it next to that one, ready for FedEx to pick up this week. Also, perfect timing, Emi-chan and Tomoya just arrived. Konnichiwa. Nice hoodie there, by the way. Ii hoodie kono. Ii ne, kakui ne. So we're gonna hang out for a bit and then we'll pick it up from there. This looks so funny because of the lighting. It looks like the chair has legs. Oh man. So I don't know if you guys remember her car. It's been missing for a while because she recently blew an engine and got rod knock really, really bad. And they just put a new motor in, which is kind of cool. So she's really excited to get this thing back. And it's like this metallic kind of faded pink. It's really nice for a 4-door. They're struggling to get these 2 seats in the back. Oh, they got it in, they got it in. So this is now gone from a 5-seater to a 7-seater. I mean, technically, right? Oh man, this is making me miss my my 34 so bad. このバンパー C ウエストですよね。
このバンパーはユーラスの
Oh, ユーラス。
タイプ WR。
Oh, C ウエストじゃない。I thought it was a C West bumper. So you got both boxes over here sealed up. I need to get another roll of tape and just hit the top a few times on both of these because I underestimated, yeah, that's the one. I underestimated how much tape I was going to need. So one more roll and I'll be able to do both tops and the sides of this one, and then they're ready to get picked up probably in the next few days or so. And then you'll probably see these go over to Adam, and you'll probably see the Aero all getting unboxed in one of his videos. So I really wanted to make this video because I thought it'd be really interesting for you guys to see like behind the scenes of like how this stuff's all getting packed up and then shipped to Adam, and all the work and the effort that goes into it on this side of things. Now obviously I didn't get to film like the Aero kit being made or anything like that, but at least you get like a little bit of a sense of what's going on and just everything that's involved, I guess, which is pretty cool. And I'm making a mess on my floor again with the cake. It's driving me insane. I cleaned up all the dirt and the mud out the front of my shop, and it's just rained once, and it filled up like a lake, and then all the dirt and the mud is back again from just other places around. And it's the only entrance to this entire like row of buildings that floods. So we're gonna try and talk to the owner and see if they'll do anything, but as you guys know, they didn't really do much about everything else wrong with this place. So there's a good chance they won't do anything and I'll have to do something. I'll probably just get a couple bags of concrete and just make like a bridge or something, I don't know. We'll figure something out, but I'm gonna close up, I'm gonna head home, pick things up from there. Bye! To say I'm jealous of that car is an understatement. I miss my 34, boys. I miss my 34. Back home now, sipping on my tea. There's still some British left in me somewhere along my family. I think my dad's family is originally from England. My mum's side is Slovenian, so, you know. Tastes good, but I'm pretty much just chilling and relaxing, having a good night, dreaming about buying a billet engine from Mazworks at some point in the future. Look at that price though. That would look so good in the S15 though. Goals, guys, goals. I don't know, we'll get there one day, but I would love to have a billet SR one day in the future. So hopefully that gets you excited about where the direction is heading with the channel and stuff like that. I want to do some cool stuff with the SR in the future. But anyways, that aside guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's going to be a little bit shorter than the usual ones. I had to take a few days off here and there this week, just recovering from catching a cold. No, it wasn't COVID, thank God, but I had a pretty nasty head cold, which is probably the first time I've actually been like sick in almost 2 years, which is mind-blowing actually. Like actually caught a cold or anything like that. It's been nearly 2 years, which has been pretty crazy. So anyways, I'm gonna double down on the multivitamins and get a good night's sleep again, and we should be good. Normally I only find myself getting sick when like I've got a lack of sleep. In the last few days and like all the Ebisu circuit stuff where I like had 3 hours of sleep and then drove 4 hours to get up there and stuff like that, and then drove all the way back and edited a video and all that kind of stuff, that's when like I really just run down my body, and it's quite easy for me to catch a cold or something like that, especially with the weather still being freezing cold, which is weird because the day before at that drift event was really hot and warm and nice, and then today wet, cold, and like cold enough to freeze stuff outside. It was so freezing. Anyways, I'm ranting on. Hope you enjoyed the video. Smash the like button, write a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Ciao mata.